Guys, stop right there. Do not hit stop. This is not an old episode. I'm back.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's correct. Joining us in this 1-year anniversary show of the Resellers Locker Room, introducing first the World Heavyweight Champion, Archie the Biscuit, followed by Shane, Soda City Flips, Chris. He's been gone, but he's back, folks. E.Z. Pickens. And down in the corner, the heavyweight champion of books, Alex, the Beard King Picker. And I'm right at the top. Welcome to the 1-year anniversary of the show, fellas.
What's up?
Man.
Welcome back, Chris, and welcome back, Archie.
And
Hey,
welcome back,
Alex.
Cotter.
Welcome back, Cotter. That's right.
Hey.
Man,
Archie, how's it going, buddy?
yes.
Good, man. This is like it was yesterday when we were doing this all together.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't we have done this in the beginning with Chris? I mean,
I was watching it from my garage.
yeah,
I feel like I'm right back there too.
you were probably one of the first to subscribe to us.
Yep.
Back then.
Yeah,
I think
got
it was.
early.
Very
But
loyal commenter.
I remember though, when we were first starting this podcast, a lot of times we kind of struggled with, well, do we want to bring on more than just us? And then when we went down to the three of us, we were like, do we really need more? Because is it too much? Man, it's not enough. We need more. We need the Brady Bunch here.
That's right.
No,
That
but
was
you guys have been amazing. I have regrets at times that I left because you guys are like family. But
Yeah, brother.
Chris is awesome. I love
Yes,
the
he
laugh. His intake on everything. It's awesome, man.
Appreciate that.
Way smarter than I ever could be.
No,
And I mean that.
Hey.
that.
Chris is more than a live wire than I am, dude. In case you haven't noticed, I mean, he's a lively
holding back?
cat. Well,
You
yeah,
gotta
he's
go-
holding back. If you're at 127, he's holding back on this show.
Well, you got to get the memberships right so you can see the other side of Chris.
That's right.
That's right.
Right? See, I'm shilling.
We
I'm
don't-
shilling
We don't
the.
hide anything
memberships.
in the backstage footage.
Yeah,
No,
real stuff right there.
it's out there. It's out there. All right. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you. If you like this content, please like and hit the subscribe if you haven't already. We'd appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. That helps our channel out tremendously. And we do our best to answer all of our comments. And man, we should have put a year in review on comments, Shane. We could go through and
Good
pull out
Lord.
all the ones we've talked about, man. But we've had a lot in this last year. It's crazy how about an hour and a half or less, how that really affects people that watch this show and how they look forward to it every single week. And we appreciate all you viewers out there. If you haven't hit that sub button and you've been watching for a year, what are you waiting on? That's all I got to ask you.
Hit the
What are you
button.
waiting on? Right, fellas?
Yeah, hit
That's
the button already. Hit the button. What are you waiting for?
That's right. All right. Well, Arch, tell us about it, son. What have you been doing? You've been buying storage units and cleaning them out and reselling them, and what all else?
I have. I actually, I don't know if you guys saw. I mean, obviously, I'm not putting out content, but a local guy, Mikey Bags of Money. You guys all pretty much probably know who he is, but he and I have actually got a couple of units together so he could film, and we've got I don't think we both paid more than $30 each for these units.
Wow.
And I mean, we just found a lot of incredible stuff. The very first one we got though, it took us 2 days to do the filming.
That one was haunted.
And yes, that one had some stuff in it that neither one of us wanted to touch. And what's funny is there actually was this lotion. Like to this day, I still don't know what it is. We think it might have been Nair, but when we were throwing all the stuff in, I was going to meet him at the Salvation Army because what we decided to do was take a lot of the stuff and just get rid of it, so it wasn't in our house or whatever. And a lot of it was that stuff, the haunted stuff. So as we're outside the car and we've already given it to the Salvation Army, we're just sitting there talking, and I'm just burning like crazy on my hand. And I look down and I've got this white stuff and it won't rub off. And I'm like, Mikey, this stuff's burning. So we run inside. I go to the bathroom, trying to scrub it off, won't scrub off. It's intensifying. So I'm like, Mikey, I got to peace out, man. Ran home real quick, and I wound up getting like this scouring pad, and I wound up getting I tried so many different things. Tried nail polish remover. Yeah, believe it or not, I still have some laying around, even though I'm single. But I had some. I found that I was thinking that would help. Wasn't helping. So I grabbed some sanitizer. The sanitizer we were all supposed to use during COVID that would kill anything.
Alcohol based.
Well, I put it in there and just started scrubbing away, and it went away. So other than just scratches on my hand and my fingers, it pretty much went away. But we think it was Nair. We think it was Nair probably, but it was just weird because, like you said, Shane, it was like, to us it was haunted, and it's like, somebody upset with us.
Maybe it was KY, the fire and ice. The more you rub it, the fiction, it gets hotter.
Oh, you know what? It could have
starts burning.
Archie, so that auction or the storage unit, did you get that through online auction or in-person auction, or how'd that work?
No. So we don't really have any online auctions here in Vegas. They're all online. Or did I say that wrong? We don't have any in person. They're all online. Sorry, they're all online. So, and there's like 4 or 5 different sites that you can use. But I actually was the one that won it, and it's funny because what Mikey and I do is we try to text each other to say, "Hey, are you bidding on this?" No, I'm not, because we don't want to be bidding against each other. Yeah, and this just so happened to be one that he's like, "Dude, I was thinking about that," and I'm like, "Let's just go in halves." And we wound up doing it. But what I was going to say is, so he was doing 2 days worth of filming, and the first day we took it all the way up until we found this jewelry box, and then we started going through the jewelry box, and we saw that we possibly could have some things with gold. But me and Mikey, we're both close to 50. We're sitting there trying everything we can to look to see the markings on it, and we just couldn't. So the next day we meet there, and he comes up to me and just immediately starts filming, and he's like, "Archie, so I went through all that jewelry, and I've already taken all the gold and silver to the jewelry shop." He goes, "How much do you think it is?" And I was like, "I don't know, probably like $280. And he's like, "Each or to split?" And I'm like, "To split?" And he's like, "Nope, here's $284. So right off the bat, we were into it. I think that one we were into it $25 each. And before we even cleared it out, we're already, we've already 10 times our money.
That's awesome.
So so that was fun.
Hell yeah.
So
are you guys trying to get
killer,
stuff
man.
without like furniture and all that? Because you can look through everything that's on there. So
yeah, I stay away from furniture. When I first started doing storage units like 4 years ago, I always wanted to go with what was the fullest and just packed to the brim. And I learned real quick, no. Like, I literally, even if I see a unit with like 10 boxes that are sealed, taped, not looked through, and it has a bunch of furniture, I'm not going to bid on it. It's just not worth it. But I did get a unit. This was probably 3 weeks ago, and it had one of those, at the nail salon, or like a pedicure, where it has like the tub in it and the big chair. Mm-hmm. Well, that was in there, but there was a bunch of other stuff that I saw that I wanted, and I wound up just taking pictures of it, because you have 48 hours to clean it out. I just took pictures of it and put free, because I wasn't going to be able to sell it. And I literally had that thing gone by the next morning. So I did learn that if I ever find furniture that I don't want, just take pictures of it and utilize the 48 to 72 hours and just get rid of it that way.
Do a curb alert or whatever.
That's a good idea.
Did you see the
curb alert, you still have to take it home and put on your curb. I'm trying to do it so I don't have to take it off the facility. Somebody else comes and gets it.
Have you found any
what are you doing that through?
There?
Oh, is that through the mic?
It's a vape filter. Sorry.
It
Go ahead,
flavor?
Alex. Sorry,
It,
dude.
it blurs it out, apparently.
What flavor?
Oh, it's garden variety.
Grape.
Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Mine is not.
All
Mine is
right.
grape. Grape ice.
It's
So
garden
how do you-
variety.
So do you have like favorite flavors that you like to get, or do you just try different ones, or do you get like an assortment pack?
I try different ones, but I have my go-tos.
Who's he talking to?
You,
Both of them.
Either one.
You, man.
you garden flavor.
Well, let me tell you about the different strains. I mean, flavors.
Oh,
No, never mind. We're not.
If you want to find out, become a member, and he'll tell more about it.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Continue on,
Anyways,
gentlemen.
I was going to ask if you came across any books in these storage units. Like, if
Oh my gosh, Alex, I've come across so many. But here's the thing: like you have seriously opened my eyes to looking at books more. And I would say probably since I've known you, I haven't run into it. I just had a garage sale actually the other day, and I had a big bin full of books that I got out of a unit, and I still haven't even gone through it. And I was trying to just get rid of them all at once, even with the bin. I put $10 for all the books, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, can I just pull some out? I don't want the whole thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, I guess." And he's pulling out like Stephen King hardcovers and like all these books, and I'm like, "Well, I wonder what I missed out on."
Money.
Because
money.
but with Stephen King, you want what, the first pressings?
Not
Is that where
necessarily.
the money's at?
Stephen King's going to sell regardless. Paperback, hardback, doesn't matter which version. Obviously, first editions, first printings are going to be more money, but they'll sell
Gotcha.
regardless.
Yeah. I mean, you
Well-
sold a lot of yours, and yours weren't first edition. Shane, you got good money, even on a platform that's usually a little bit lower than
Yeah,
eBay.
I
too, and you
sold-
still did very well.
I sold 52 or 53 books on Whatnot
on
and
Stephen
made
King.
almost $500.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the ones I had were not first editions. They were not. I mean, there was a couple that were like special editions, but the most expensive one was that Eyes of the Dragon that Alex wanted so bad. That one was a first edition. That one sold for pretty decent money. Still could have got more on eBay, but yeah, Stephen King's going to sell no matter what. Just keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
See, Shane, I missed it too, and then the next night I went on eBay and I bought the first edition because I missed out on yours. So
Yeah.
I bought a copy of it. I pick up, Archie, any Stephen King, like at the bins I grab, regardless what it is, even in
Oh,
rough
you-
condition, because I know I can flip it, for at least a couple bucks on Whatnot.
Well, you missed out by not coming to my garage sale.
Oh, you didn't? You just send me the map.
Yeah,
It wasn't on my maps, my treasure
Pull
map.
up in my
your
area.
treasure.
So I put this thing in our chat today, Alex. This is for you.
Yeah.
And this dude was doing a short, guys, on
shit
how
was
to
pretty
make
funny.
money on shipping. He says ship everything in a poly bag, but for the dimensions, put 1 by 1 by 1 because that stuff gets all squished and out of shape anyway. So dimensions on a poly don't matter. And I thought, you know what? I've been doing this wrong this whole time, dude, because I've been putting the measurements of the poly in there.
I do.
I just
too.
don't
I
know
disagree.
how much
I don't.
I believe that though.
Yeah, you can't put 1 by 1 by 1. Like,
Dude,
it
Yeah.
still has dimensions. You can put a measuring
Everything-
tape and see how tall it is, and stretch it out and see how long it's going to be. But yeah, it's going to move around.
Everything that is said on the internet is true, man. Come on.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
Come on.
Well,
dude.
you know,
You
I'm
can
like
print whatever
I-
you want, but you're going to
I'm
get
like-
back charged.
I'm like Alex. Every time I am shipping something in a poly bag, like you guys know, I sell a lot of blue jeans and stuff like that. I put them in a poly mailer, I flatten it, then I take my measurements, which I already know. Whenever I do the listing, every pair of jeans I'm shipping is a 12 by 12 by 4. The price doesn't change if I make it smaller than that. And it's 2 pounds. 2
Okay.
pounds, 12 by 12 by 4. And the price never changes if I go down smaller. So that I put it at the most it'll ever be.
I
And it works
remember
out.
back in the day when it came to jeans. Ben, you may remember this, like 3-4 years ago. Jeans, it was a no-brainer. You just either put them in a legal envelope or a bubble miller.
Yes.
For the flat rate bubble miller. But now, well, I mean, obviously with Ground Advantage, obviously they go with dimension too. But
Well,
Yeah,
I was
now
gonna
there
say,
are times if I sell a pair of jeans to Oregon, California, somewhere, because I'm in South Carolina, it is cheaper to throw them in the
flat rate.
priority. Yeah, so I'll do that, on occasion, but generally,
Well,
it's
have you
gonna be
guys
ground advantage.
used Pirate Ship?
Yes.
Okay, have you ever used the box in a bag? Oh my gosh, you can.
Yeah, I think so. I know
I
it's a
don't,
lot
I don't
cheaper,
know what
right?
that is.
But here's the thing. Well, you basically just take the box and you put it in the bag. Now, a lot of people cheat because technically you're supposed to let the bags stay loose, but people would like tape the box up. They would just take the box, put it in a poly
Yeah.
baler, tape it up so that it's basically
Small.
form fitting to the box. And I mean, literally, you could shave like $2, $3, sometimes $4 and $5 off just by using that method. But like I
That
say, technically it's
USPS?
supposed to be in a bag. What's that?
So that's for like ground advantage. I mean, like that's
No. USP.
USPS.
Well,
ground, or how does that ship?
Well, to be honest with you, I think now you'd probably be better off just doing ground regardless and not even worrying about putting in a poly mailer. But this was before the ground advantage days. And I mean, I'm telling you, you could make a killing off of shipping doing that.
I've used Pirate Ship when I've like listed something in the wrong category and it sold and I wasn't able to ship it the way I wanted to ship it through eBay. Like they didn't give me the right options or whatever, like whether it was media mail or whatever. But
yeah,
then I've used Pirate Ship to ship stuff that I've personally sold to somebody outside of eBay or whatever, or ship something to a buddy. But other than that, I haven't really messed with it too much. So I never heard of the box in a bag. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So that's a question to our viewers. Do you ship a lot of stuff in polys, and do you put the minimum 1 by 1 by 1 as the dimensions so you could increase your shipping money? As this was it on TikTok? I found that
no one does that except
store.
dumb resellers on TikTok.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it and see what I can get away with.
You're going to get away with added postage.
I'm going to use I'm going to use a Batman reference since we were talking about Batman earlier in the 80s. But I think if you do that, Ben, you're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Really?
Because I just think I just think that I think you're going to get away with it for a while, but I just feel like once you get caught, you're on a list.
Yeah, once you put out that video that says you do that, then you're going to get busted.
Have you ever been back charged for shipping something wrong? I mean, I've gotten back charged for stuff I've shipped correctly, and the shipping charge was ridiculous through UPS, and I have to call eBay and be like, dude, there's no way this is accurate. I don't know if you guys have had that happen.
Yes.
Well, they had a glitch going on.
Golden State Picker just did a video on it recently where he got charged $1,200 on a golf club, dude. And it took him they had his money tied up, dude. Like they took it, and then it took him like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get it cleared, dude.
Archie, I got to address that statement. Dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. We did that every night during 127, son.
I bet.
That's one of my favorite quotes from every movie, from any movie. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I use it like when awkward shit's going on and there's like silence.
Wait a minute.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
You said that one night on the deck back there. I remember you saying that because the moon was out real bright. Yeah. I just like the sound of it. That's what he said. You remember that? I just like the sound of it. I like to ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it. Vicky Vale.
And that was the best Batman.
She was hot, boys. Vicky Vale,
I
son.
tend to agree with you, Archie.
That was the best
Kim
one.
Basinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot.
We were talking about that on my show the other night. Everybody's, 13-year-old crushes. Mine was Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, she hot too.
I feel like we've talked about this with Archie in a past episode. Didn't we?
Chris is like,
pretty sure this was a thing.
Let me tell you one thing, dude. Did I miss Archie? I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you, because I miss having another single dude on the show, because these can't relate to me. You know what I'm saying? They can't, because they're all married, man. They just can't.
Ben's acting like we're still backstage.
Oh, I got to edit that out.
Got to beat that out. But I mean, just even the conversations of just you and I, Ben, just our single lives, and
yeah, we both suck.
the Diddy parties.
We can't confirm or deny that we are going to go to the Philippines at one
This
time.
is true.
Yes.
This is true.
and come back married.
I don't know,
You guys
man.
won't be
Well,
bachelors
I don't know about.
anymore.
I got to test drive that.
Oh, I thought you meant with each other. No.
No. I mean mail order, but you're going in person to pick them out.
Yeah. They got to
So,
smell
Chris,
good.
Hey, Chris,
What's up, dude?
are you back online? Is your store back online or?
Yeah. Actually, my store's been online the whole time. Last week when I was out, I put my store on 4-day shipping. I left town on Wednesday. I was gone Wednesday through Sunday. So when I got back, I had like 9 orders to ship out. So if you want to kill your store and your sales, put your store on 4-day handling and don't list anything. That'll do it.
You know, I want to ask you three that are married. How involved are your guys' wives? Like let's say Chris, for you, did your wife go with you or did she stay in California?
No, she stayed and held up the fort here with the kids and everything. So
could she do your shipping?
Oh no. She doesn't touch it. That's why I put it on 4-day shipping on this round.
Don't even get Alex started.
What? I was going to say nice things. My wife.
But anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris. Finish
I'm going to say, just so everybody knows, I was dealing with the death in the family, and I had to tend to some business out of state. So I'm going back and forth now. I'm still tending with stuff. But anyway,
Chris,
my wife does not help ship.
Real quick, buddy. We all, we told you we were thinking about you all this. Could you please tell the audience that you specifically asked us to keep our effing mouth shut about where you were?
Yeah,
because the people don't like it when we
are. Sorry, I mean, I do have an Instagram. Anybody can hit me up if they want to know what's happening and check on me. They can always hit me up. I didn't feel like I wanted it shared by non-family members that I was dealing with the death in the family. So yeah, that was what was going on, and I back these guys 100%. They ain't got no, they got every right to protect me, and I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It just seemed strange and weird and odd. I mean,
we can't let
we love all our viewers, but it just the way it was brought was weird. But anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, that was an interesting question.
But for those of you that aren't members, see, I'm going to shill it again. For those of you that aren't members, you may I can't confirm if you would have found out where he was.
No.
And what happened.
Or not.
We didn't say it even on.
We kept it. We kept it quiet.
Yeah, it was on loaded. I mean, this is the first chance I've had to be back. I've been tending to everything, and yeah, I'm back.
So, but the point is, as a member,
hold on.
As a member, you never know what you're going to find out.
That's facts. Hashtag it.
And when Ben goes to the Philippines, he may have some footage for you.
He definitely will.
Him and his lady voice.
All right, so Chris, your wife is not involved in the business other than camera work,
right?
She's been in a couple of videos.
Side, she'll my best videos are when she's following me with the camera, dude. Honestly,
yeah,
and she's in charge of camera work. That's the best videos. I got a video that's hitting 7,000 views, and it's like it's all her doing the video stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she supports me 100% on the logistics of the family and the household. As far as the eBay part, she'll do everything to help me get my eBay stuff done so I can do it. I mean, 100% support. But I'm almost a control freak to a sense with my eBay store. I don't want anybody touching it. Even if she wanted to help, I'd be like, I'm good. I got this.
See, Ben and I are hoping we find somebody to help us.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah,
they know this.
So
they know this.
To answer your question, Archie, Bethany, when I was at the 127, Bethany did all the packing, so she shipped everything off.
Boys, did
okay.
Except one. She missed one, and I did find it right when I got home. A $69
I was about
book.
to ask if you ever found the book.
I have it. I haven't relisted it though.
We heard all those conversations on the phone. We heard them all.
I figured you had precious little Zoe trained, and
No, she
ready to
hasn't
do
got
all
it.
your shipping and listing and
Not
Look,
into
if
the
it don't
packing yet.
involve
Bethany.
flush, she don't care.
Yeah.
Bethany, it's in the gray tub under the case of lube, right there to the left in the floor next to the Santa Claus blow mold.
What am I doing with Santa Claus blow-mo?
And lube.
Holy crap. He talked to her for 20 minutes trying to explain where it's sitting in the sea of shit that he's got down there. And she's just like, I don't see it. It's right there in front of you. I don't see it. That was free entertainment, dude. It was awesome.
Archie with me, Lindsay's very, very active at home. But when it comes to YouTube, eBay, all of that, she's very, very supportive, but she could care less about any of it.
On your own, Jack.
She likes to go yard sales and she likes to go to flea markets. She hates thrift stores. But I couldn't. Now she does bring me stuff. I was recording a video for the new card channel today, and she bust right in on me while I was recording with a handful of stuff to resell. So she'll bring me shit, but she could care less about any of it.
So she's pretty good at knowing what to find for you, or is some of it like you're like, good try, babe, A for effort, but.
No, with her, it's generally clothing, and she knows what I'm looking for. Like, I've had that conversation with her a lot. Because there are certain brands that people think because they cost a lot when they bought them, they think they're worth a lot to resell, and they're just not. Like, you go to the mall and there's Hollister and American Eagle and all those. I sell them, but they're not $30 jeans. They're, $9, $12 jeans at best. But she'll bring me stuff like that. And she knows which brands. Every time she'll bring them, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. So she's learning and memorizing stuff. But for the most part, like if we go yard selling or to the flea market, she's looking for her and stuff that she wants around the house. She could care less if it's for me to resell. She doesn't like source anything for me. But if she, is cleaning out her closet, she'll bring me stuff or whatever.
Have you ever noticed that thrift stores, they smell? They've got a smell to them.
That's why Lindsay doesn't like them. She feels dirty.
Have you ever
when
smelled
she leaves.
a whole pile of clothes in a bins? How bad that smells of the Goodwill bins.
Yes,
the clothing is disgusting. I don't know.
Especially if you rip one of them garbage bags open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. So they don't. I thought they washed them.
No.
It looks like Archie has a Rocky Top cricket shirt on.
It looks. Oh, that does.
Archie, I meant to tell you this a little bit ago when you were talking about getting that love butter all over your hand and it burning your skin.
With your snow globe.
This is why people who buy storage units wear gloves before they get into that stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I would never be able to convince you, but 99.99969% of the time, I wear gloves. That literally,
This day you didn't?
Yes, because when Mikey and I got it, it was.
Hey.
I was in such a hurry to want to go. I totally forgot him.
I'm going to give you that.
So did he.
I'm going to give you that.
Didn't you guys even mention in the video we should probably have gloves? I want to say one of you guys even brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that, Arch, because you have to uncover it to discover it. You know what I'm saying? So that's your tagline we're going to put down there in your box.
Uncover it to discover it.
Uncover it
I
to
just
discover
discovered
it.
Is that like you gotta spit it before you? Anyway.
Oh, spit on that thing. That's what you do in the South, my friend. We're talking to Archie BiscuittButt. Good and buttery he is. Right here in the Reseller Locker Room. Episode 50, 1 year anniversary. Glad you guys are all here hanging out with us. Leave your comments down below to anything that we say except me. Do not comment to anything I say. Appreciate it. And hit that like button if you like this content. We'd appreciate it as well.
Okay.
And
with that being said, Ben, because there's going to be people that we have to explain stuff to in the comments. Episode 50, 1 year anniversary. The math ain't mathin', right? But
Yes.
guys, we've had live shows that we didn't count as episodes. We've had Archie put together that greatest hits video one time. So there's
Oh, the end of the year.
episodes that there's weeks we didn't put out a formal episode. So that's why the math ain't mathin'. Don't give a shit in the comments.
Yes. Can
Even
one
I
of you
was like,
pull
wait
up?
a minute. What episode is this? How's that a year?
Yeah,
Like,
the math doesn't
wait a
work.
minute.
Hey,
Also-
can one of y'all-
Technically though,
Also-
our first episode I think was the 12th of September last year.
yeah,
If I remember right.
I think so.
Yeah, it's been over a year, I'm pretty sure, by
That's
a couple of
crazy.
weeks at least.
Can
Also,
what-
real quick, I want to mention, and you guys may not know what I'm talking about, but we would win that fight every single day.
I have
that's
no
all
idea what
I'm
you're talking
gonna
about, but I 100% agree.
Yeah,
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't even.
they
Ben-
know.
Yeah.
They know.
They know.
They know what I'm talking about.
I think
Okay.
I have ideas. Am I right?
Is it because it's 5 versus like 2.5?
I really know now.
Ooh,
half.
that was
Hey,
good.
who is the half?
Come on,
Kevin,
dude.
I mean,
Kevin's the small one. Kevin's the small one. No, guys, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a pay-per-view, all-out Anchorman style brawl, trash to cash versus reseller locker room. They're afraid, so they're bringing Dawn along. This was Rod.
now I'm
idea,
kind of
picking up
scared,
on-
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
That changes the table.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hold on. What are we signing up for here?
Let's
they were,
go,
they were
baby.
talking about it on their channel, and dude, I
That's
was
my shit.
dying laughing, guys. It's at 1 hour and 26 minutes.
Well,
if you don't watch anything else,
Oh.
go watch the 10-minute section where they're
That's funny.
Rod
Hilarious.
asked them in their Patreon who would win in a all-out brawl between our podcast and theirs, including Dawn, and they were like, "Oh, Dawn's there? Yeah, we got this." Blah blah
We
blah.
got it.
But I would like to add that Ben, they're afraid of you as long as you're hurt because you may swing your crutches. They said Shane looks pretty tough, Dave said. And then they called Alex the book guy and Chris the California guy, and they
Chuck
weren't too
books.
worried about them.
No, they need to be worried
I
about
think they
Chris
have-
and Alex because they're aggressive as shit.
Yeah, I think they
Both
have that
these
completely
boys.
wrong. I think me and Chris together would take on all of them. No problem.
No, I told
Yeah.
I told him already. Me alone,
Okay,
I
well-
got this all by
well, here.
myself every day.
all you need to do is Alex, the book guy, just starts reading a book. Kevin will fall asleep. Dave, somebody just needs to
Because
put out like
he's old.
little morsels
Crumbs.
of whatever on the ground, and he'll just
cheese.
go after all the food.
Some keto
Well,
cottage
but-
cheese, a little treasure away from all of us. Let's go over there.
But here's the thing: I don't think there's anything you can do though to Dawn that she's still not going to be able to do and kick all. I'm going to put myself in with you guys, all of our butts at the same time. You know, she
No,
used to be a plumber.
No, I didn't.
She's a
Don't
tough
Bring the
woman.
wrenches. Bring in the wrenches.
Did you? I don't know if I talked about this in the last episode, guys. When we had Mike on, but I seriously upset Dawn. Did you guys hear about this? Did I tell y'all that?
No.
Okay, so I was having fun
Apologize.
creating our thumbnails with AI, and at
Oh.
one point I asked AI, "Could you create an image of what you think American Arbitrage looked like in his college years? Give him 3 degrees and surround him with sports cards." We used that. We
Yeah,
used
thumbnail.
that thumbnail one time, and I had no idea until last week's episode. They mentioned it. She is pissed and has not let that go. So I made a formal AI generated from the heart
apology.
apology.
AI apology.
Apology thumbnail.
AI apology
I-
from Soda City Flips.
I wonder why
commented-
though, because there's
Shane's
not a lot that
channel,
makes her
AI
mad.
Apology.
It was apparently I
Surely
think
not.
Kevin or not Kevin.
You're
I think
making-
it was Dave
Surely it's a
said that
joke.
it was she thought it was unflattering, and it was all in good fun. Like, I seriously wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but I did apologize in their comment section last week. I did seriously. I was like, look, since this was an AI generated thumbnail, I think it's only, right that AI creates this apology. So I had AI write the apology, but then I followed it up, that, from me and the rest of the locker room guys, we apologize. We never meant to upset anybody.
Do you have the corrected thumbnail, Shane? You can go ahead and share it.
The corrected?
Well, you didn't correct it. You didn't.
Or the new one.
The apology thumbnail.
No,
I thought you made a new thumbnail.
No.
Oh,
I made an AI generated heartfelt apology.
Oh,
yeah. We apologize, but we're not removing.
Well, that's a verbal.
That thumbnail was perfect.
Verbal apology.
That thumbnail was perfect, dude. I don't see what the problem is.
I can definitely see. I could see though that Don
she thought it was unflattering. So, and
well, she's one of those two. She's one of those two that
have they watched their show? They're all unflattering.
But see, you could probably say anything you want about her, but when you say it about Carrie, she's going to have an issue.
Yeah,
well,
it's all in fun.
Carrie's such a freaking sweetheart, right? Like, he's not going to be confrontational. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a nice guy.
Weren't they just talking about fighting us in their last episode?
No, they're coming on here. They're going to take the gloves off. We ain't going to be nice.
It's always wrong, so
This ain't
kumbaya.
That's what I
said. That's what I said. Right? No, I'm not saying anything like that, Ben. I'm just saying.
I know what you mean. I'm just
he's not a confrontational person, and she probably felt like we were being dicks with that, and that was not the intention. It was supposed to be funny.
Wasn't. Yeah.
So I apologized on behalf of, I told him I did it. I created it with AI.
Well, what about this? How about all the times I got pissed off when Dave called me Rocky Bottom and all that kind of,
I bet Harry even thought it was funny.
I'm sure.
Wait, Chris, what'd you say?
That's funny, though.
I said, I bet Carrie even thought it was funny.
Thumbnail was funny. The thumbnail was funny. Anyway.
I thought it was.
Next topic.
But yeah, so next reseller meetup, we all have to go and fight these guys. Pay-per-view. You imagine the ticket sales?
Yeah.
October 17th, y'all gonna be there?
No, that's not a real.
We get half the gate.
That's not a real big meetup. We need a big one where we can actually get some ticket sales. I'll fight those guys if it means we all get a paycheck.
Heck yeah.
Didn't Gigi and
I'll get all in it. What?
Didn't Gigi and Octo have some live where they were talking about like a reseller Royal Rumble? Or
they have a new episode. I haven't watched it yet. It's in my queue, but apparently they throw some names out there. I don't know what it's about, but it's their thumbnail and title makes you sound like it's
See, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No.
Originally.
No, I watched the Trash to Cash episode today, and it was pretty funny, man. They had me rolling whenever they were reading Rod's comment, and then they were trying to decide who would actually win if we were all to fight, and it was pretty damn funny. I was laughing.
I'll have to check it out.
But it has to make you wonder, though, like they didn't bring up any other podcast, so there's a reason they're bringing you guys up because you are the feared podcast.
No, I don't.
Well, no, I don't think it's anything like that. Rod just likes starting shit. Simple as that.
That is true. Rod is
because it was a Rod question on their Patreon. He asked them, they answered. I thought it was hilarious.
All right, I got a question for Archie. Can I change the subject?
Uh-oh.
Or we gonna keep rolling on this?
Nope.
Archie.
She told me she was 18. I promise.
Well, let's see it. Ben typed it as BiscuittButt, but I was talking to Willie the other day. What did he ask me? He said, "Where did BiscuittButt get his name?" I said, "Hell, I don't know." So, how did you come up? What's your inspiration for BiscuittButt, Archie? I don't know the answer to that.
I've never told you guys. Then I'm gonna.
Yeah, you told us, but Chris don't know.
But the thing is like it's nothing too exciting. I'm gonna tell you guys, but I need to get creative and come up with like a better story. But I was 17 at the time, and I worked at Spencer Gifts while I was in high school, and I had a boss there And he truly thought he was going to make me mad by calling me BiscuittButt. And I loved it. And I made him mad because I loved it, and it just stuck. So then in high school, though, me and a couple buddies, we just started calling ourselves the BiscuittButts. And I'm the only one that took it forward because honestly, BiscuittButt has been my eBay name since 1999.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So it's been a long time. And no, I was 17 in 92.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, what year
So
were you
I'm
born?
an old man. 74.
All right, I was born in 75, so right there.
Bastards.
What, you got
Celebrate.
about 2 years, sucker? You got about 2 years.
79.
Ben was 44.
Did 2 years make that much of a difference, man? Come on.
Yeah, it does, dude, because I'm over here. Everything on my body hurts. Okay? It sucks getting
That's 'cause
old.
you fell down doing karaoke.
Stop doing drunk karaoke.
Karaoke's a dangerous sport.
Listen, I was assisting this fine young lady singing "These Boots Are Made for Walking." Well, my boot was not made for walking, fellas, because I freaking stripped my knee out. But nonetheless, sale of the week. How many of you got to go digging for that right now?
Hold on. Little did everybody know though that boot meant like the boot that goes on your foot when you break it. Is that the boot that was made for walking?
No, I didn't have to wear one of those though. I didn't have to wear a boot, but I was on crutches. I mean, wheelchair, crutches, and one of those old man walker with the tennis balls on the back legs. You know, it was something else, dude. Something else. All right,
I'm
sale
not
of the week.
gonna share my screen or anything, but I got all my stuff pulled up.
Well, let's get good old Christy Poo first.
All right. So I sold a golf bag. My sales haven't been great, but I have had a few sales that were decent. I paid $15 for this golf bag. Sold for $100. After shipping, I got 83. So what, $69 or something? $68.
Yeah, that's pretty
Cool.
good.
So,
Yep.
decent.
Looks like a nice clean bag too.
Yeah, it was actually.
All
Well,
right.
I'll just add that on top of your golf stuff, I sold a putter, a Cleveland Huntington Beach Soft 11, 32.5-inch right-handed steel putter. And it sold for, I sold it on best offer. I had it listed for $69.99 and it sold for $65 plus shipping. So a total of $85.99 minus shipping and fees.
Nice.
Right on.
Cool.
Was that one of your freebies from your freaking local?
No,
pro
this is
shop or
actually
what?
this was actually the one that I lost, got the new putter, and then found the old one. This is that one.
Oh, okay.
So
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, I remember that. That was quite a while back, right?
well,
When
it
you
was
lost the
like
putter.
A few months, right?
yeah, it was at the beginning of the summer, I think, maybe late spring. I don't know. It was this year.
All right, Alex.
I sold the second CKY VHS, the vintage VHS. I probably paid $25 for it. I sold it for $75 plus shipping.
Holy crap.
Hell yeah.
Nice, dude.
Not the highest sale I've had this week, but kind of just the most surprising that a VHS would sell for $75. Crazy to me.
Right. Not
All right.
sealed either,
For
right?
real.
Not sealed or graded or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. This is mine, boys. It's not a big sale, but it was a West Virginia Mountaineers. I can't believe they even have a football team. But this was a 90s hat.
Where did Archie
Now, I
go?
listed this thing. Now, this is a prime example, ladies and gentlemen, that when you list an item and it sets in your store a while, you better go back and recheck comps after 3 months, 2 months, whatever, because prices will change. When I listed this originally, this sucker was a $59.95 hat. That sold comps. But because there was a bunch of them on there and it's set in my store for a while, it finally sold at that price right there, where I should have lowered the price, which I ended up putting it on sale and it finally sold. So there's
Nice.
that.
Was that one of the hats you got in your bulk buy recently, or is that from a different buy?
No, this come from a yard sale. I gave 50 cents along with, I think, 6 other hats, 50 cents a piece. Archie, you got anything?
You know what? I had a garage sale, and not only did I get my car back in my garage, which I'm happy about, but
That's
how
awesome.
much do you guys think? How much? I did it 2 days. I did it Friday, Saturday. Sundays we don't do garage sales here. Friday and Saturday. How much do you guys think I made?
1,200.
1,400.
420.
Dang, you guys are all over the board. I made just under 700
Nice.
yeah. And most of it was just stuff that I got off of storage units. So it's stuff that just didn't interest me to sell on eBay. So it was just a bunch of I basically put rock bottom prices so nobody could haggle.
Move it.
I just needed this stuff gone.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, $700.
Dude,
That's
I do
good, man.
really good on yard sales, man. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked up right now. I was thinking about doing one this week on Friday, and I don't know. We'll see if I follow through with it. But
All right. Find of the week. Who's got first?
yeah, man, I don't got anything. I haven't been sourcing. I haven't really put any time towards reselling this week. Unfortunately,
Okay.
Mine's gonna be a metric F ton of blue jeans that I got for free.
Dang.
All name brands, all at least $10, $12 jeans. Like I said, the least expensive ones I sell are like the mall brands. But they were all free, and I probably got 40 pairs of them.
Can't beat
my
that.
wife found them on Facebook. One of her friends was getting rid of stuff from her closet, and she was like, "I'll put it all on the porch. Come get it." And my wife went and got it for me.
wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds
let
like
me share this with y'all. Y'all may know about this. There is an app that you can download called
Called Rocky Top.
Yeah, I
Free
talked about
Free Stuff Alerts. Free Stuff
got it.
Alerts.
He's got
Freebie.
himself on his phone screen.
So yeah, I do. It's my yeah.
I
So-
love that
Not
app.
conceded at all.
Free Stuff Alerts.
Oh,
So when
boy.
people have stuff they give away for free, you'll get a notification on your phone where you can contact them, go by and pick the stuff up. And Grinning Grandma's husband shared that app with me at the 127 because I didn't know about it. But it's
I've never
called
known about it.
yeah,
That's
the free stuff alerts. You can get it on the Apple Store. And literally you can turn on notifications anytime somebody posts something. They got pictures and it's usually piled up and you can kind of scan and see what's there, but it's free. Like Shane can't beat free.
Yep.
And so help yourself out because people throw stuff away too, dude, that, not that I dive in dumpsters or anything, but people throw away some crazy stuff and give away stuff for,
I probably made a couple $1,000 this year off stuff I found in that damn alley, dude. Honestly,
heck yeah.
seriously,
Dude, in the last 4 months, I have found 6 items that I've sold for 200 plus off the freebie alert app.
Freebie alert.
Which-
Okay.
Which I'll tell you, so this will be my find of the week, and this was free. It was I actually picked it up at a doctor's office, but it's a Keurig. It's called a Keurig Excellenza Touch, and in my opinion, it looks like something that is actually commercial. It should go into a restaurant or whatever, but I guess you can have it. Most places that buy it, it's $5,000, but most places that buy it are like doctor's offices and stuff like that. But
Wow.
it's basically it's huge. It weighs 93 pounds.
commercial.
But yeah, but you can make cappuccinos. Yeah, it's a touch screen. You can make cappuccinos. You can make espressos, regular coffee, hot cocoa.
This
But
Keurig brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had it listed. It was clear on the other side of town though, so it was worth driving 45 minutes to go pick it up.
For
but
free?
They had for free. So now here was my thought process was, obviously I'm going to troubleshoot, see if I can fix it. But worst case scenario, I can part it out and easily probably make 1,000 plus on it.
Oh yes.
But so when I got it to the house, plugged it in, and it immediately come up with an error code. And I had to do a lot of research to figure out what the error code was. But basically, what it boiled down to was it was just an inlet valve. I found that inlet valve for $80 online. So once I get it, I'm just gonna swap that out, and if it works, pre-owned. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to sell it though on eBay because it's definitely
Local.
this will, but I might because this might be the first way for me to learn how to do freight shipping. But
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on local too. So
But you
I'm
can
gonna
put it
it
on
local
eBay
for
with local
50.
pickup too, though, and do marketplace.
Right. And I probably would do that if I decide I'm just going to do local. But I'm going to probably put it local for $1,500, and if somebody offers me 800, I'll do it. That way, instead of parting it out and making more, I for free take the whole thing for 800 instead of me having to
Less
take
work.
all these little. Yeah, but I mean, when I started taking it apart, man, there's so many pieces in that thing, man. But I got it figured out, and I figured out
awesome.
where that part was. So yeah, so that was my
Awesome.
find of the week.
So what, you got the part
Free.
coming?
Yeah, it was
All
$80.
right, well, I hope it
$72.
hope it pans out. Get rid of that error code.
Hey,
Heck
if
yeah,
it doesn't, I'll send it back, get a refund for that part, and
Yeah.
then I
still
guess,
sell it for parts.
and
You can
then it would
sell
be
for
worth
parts.
taking it apart.
Somebody
Yeah.
else will buy it to part it out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is though, because it just said inlet valve above. It said inlet current above safety standard.
And that was
So
on that freebie app you guys were talking about.
yeah,
Nice.
Crazy.
yeah.
Okay,
Download
Alex.
it, Chris. I got the Munster Raid book. There's only 3 of these available on Amazon right now. The lowest offer is $1,011 as for an acceptable condition. So
Wow.
if it's sold at that
Jeez.
price, profit it would be $851.91. So the e-score, probably most people don't know what I'm talking about, but the e-score is only 2, so it doesn't sell very often. It's like 3 million rank on Amazon, but it's only sold twice in the last 6 months. So I'm probably just going to undercut everyone for like 1,000 or I don't know, lower.
Sure.
We'll see.
Was that a bin? Was that a bin find?
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn, Alex.
What's the big difference between Amazon and eBay selling it? Is it not even comparable?
It's going to be, yeah, it's probably maybe, I didn't even look at listings. So say if that price is correct, when I do more digging into it, it could be $500 on eBay. Depends though,
Yeah.
Condition or what, condition has a lot
So
to do with it.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So everybody's ungated with books on Amazon. Am I correct on that or no?
Everyone but Corey, apparently. so Corey's been trying to get into book selling. He's like, he messaged me the other day. He's like, Amazon's a scam. I sent 24 books and I haven't sold one of them. I'm like, you got to send more than 24. But no, a lot of new sellers are actually gated in a lot of books that I've noticed. So even getting back into books, I'm gated in books I was never gated in before. So they're a lot stricter even getting into Amazon now with books.
Okay, let's say like one of us 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put Chris. Now, would you recommend if we found something like that, a book that's worth $1,000, sending it into Amazon, even though we don't send anything into Amazon, or just sell it on eBay then?
I'm not even going to send this into Amazon, but I'm going to merchant fulfill it. So it stays, it'll be in my house the whole time. If it sells on Amazon at that price, then I'll ship it off. So I would not send a book in that's worth this much to Amazon because I don't trust Amazon.
That makes sense.
They could lose it or anything, so.
You mean lose it?
Yeah, lose it.
I would probably send it to Alex, let him sell it, and give him $100 for selling it.
Oh, send me the book?
Yeah, let you sell it on your Amazon. I'll give you, a cut of the money. Because if it's, just say it is a $500 book on eBay and it's a $900 book on Amazon, why would I not send it to you if you're willing to do that?
Yeah.
So something like that, though, you said there's only 3 listed on Amazon?
Yeah, there's 3 right now.
So this whole thing about always wanting the buy box, then that wouldn't matter on something like that, right?
You'd still want to get into the used buy box because you're going to show up first in the listing. So when Amazon pops up, it's going to show the used buy box, and most people just buy. 85% of people just buy from the buy box. So you have to go down below it and then click more options. That's to see all the listings on Amazon. So, but 80% of people, they don't care. They just see the price and they buy it. So you still want to win the buy box.
This is this is not my find of the week, but I got to share this story for all you Amazon lovers out there. 2 times I've ordered from Amazon that I've tried to order shipping boxes 12 by 5 by 5. Okay. The first time that I ordered these boxes, they sent me a Nike sweatshirt. What the frick? What the frick? So I had to go down to the UPS store and ship that stupid thing back. So I let a couple months go by. And then last week, I said, I'm going to try this again. I ordered a 12 by 5 by 5 shipping boxes. You know what they sent me?
Socks.
Voltage testers.
What the heck?
I thought it was a vape pen.
No, these are the Klein Tool no contact voltage testers.
Is it worth more than what you ordered?
That's what I was going to say. Klein makes good stuff, man.
Yeah.
This is $27.99 a piece, and I've got 4 of them.
Okay.
But the point here is this. I don't know if I could trust ordering Amazon. That's twice in a row they've screwed this thing up.
I don't think I've ever. The only time I ever got anything wrong was I ordered a SD card recently, and it came with the wrong SD card inside the correct package. Like somebody had done a swap, and then it got sold to me.
Yeah, you know what happens?
I ordered thousands of shit off Amazon. I never had one problem really.
Twice in a row. You know what happens to us if this was on eBay? They're going to send it back in a return. And they're going to leave negative feedback on your account. That's what happens on eBay, boys and girls.
First of all, did you go back and do like buy it again or something, or what happened? I mean, you used the same.
No. I on purpose. I went to a different vendor and ordered these boxes.
And then second of all, what the hell do you need a 5 by 5 by 12 for?
12 by 5 by 5. They're about that long and that wide because bobbleheads that are in oversized boxes fit good in those.
Got it.
Well, now that you have four of those items, you have 4 of them, right? You know what you should get is some boxes so you can ship them out in.
I'm throwing them in a poly, putting 1 by 1 by 1.
They fit good in an 864 too.
But let me tell you something: $27.99 times 4, and I've already got them listed. But that's not my find of the week. Let me tell you about my find of the week, and you're going to see a video on the Rocky Top Picker channel about this.
He's all fired up.
Yesterday, a friend of mine texted me. He's getting married in December. He's getting ready to move houses, and he says, "I have a storage bin full of late 70s, early 80s." toys that I kept from when I was a kid, and some of it's in the original packaging and a lot of it's loose. And I'm like, let me come and look. So I showed up at the storage place, and I think it was a friggin', I don't know, 10 by 5 or something like that. He had it all out there in tubs, and I was like, this is so awesome. And you know how when you go on these buys, guys, you got to act like you really don't give a crap. You don't ever want to show that you're excited, because then they'll try to nail you with all this money. But anyway, long story short, 1,300, little over 1,300 pieces, and I paid $500, and I've got stuff from early 70s, late 70s, early 80s. And I showed Chris some of this stuff that was still in the box. But anyway, I have less than 40 cents in each item. And I went ahead last night and listed 5 of what I thought would be some big dollar. And one already sold overnight, and it was a Nerf double-axed Nerf Viking axe that you use for cosplay or something. $35 plus shipping on that.
Already getting money back.
So yeah, so that was my find of the week, was that big toy haul, and it couldn't come at a better time. You want to load up, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter will be here in a couple weeks. List that stuff like crazy.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
it's awesome, dude.
So
hell yeah.
I don't know if you fellas
got. You ain't gone through everything yet. Do you even know everything you got? No, you don't even know. It's gonna be like Christmas.
I've got Star Wars figures, G.I. Joe, and this is late 70s, early 80s stuff, and there's 3 tubs of nothing but action figures.
That's gonna be fun, dude.
Yeah.
God, that's what just makes this job so fun, man.
Yeah. Especially shit like that, where you're just like, all right, yeah, I'll take it. Like, I already see my money, you know. And
well, he threw out $1,000, and it was fixing to rain because it was thundering. And I said, I tell you what, Matt, I'll give you $500, and you ain't got to load this crap in your van and just stick it in the basement of your new house, because your new woman is not going to like you bringing all that into the new house. He goes, yeah, you're right. It's fixing to storm. All right, 500. So
now was 500. Was that what you were thinking all along before you got there, or?
Well, 300. I'm cheap, and he knows I'm cheap because he knows what I do. But I didn't want to piss him off because he has sentimental value. That stuff has sentimental value. He's a year younger than me, and he kept that stuff from when he was a small child. Yeah. And I knew he'd be sentimental about that stuff, and it was killing him to let it go. And I didn't want to insult him and say, "Give you $300."
Yeah, you throw the wrong price, man. He might flip the switch, right? And be like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah. So he said $1,000, take it all. And I said, I'll tell you what, dude, it's fixing the storm. You don't want to have to drag this and put it in your new house. I'll give you 500 right now, and you won't have to touch it. He goes, yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Boom, out the door.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, you're still gonna make a killing though on it.
Heck yeah. Y'all have a pitiful sale of the week, or can we skip this one?
I got one. Sold a T-shirt for $5.99, but I mean, I get it why it was so cheap. It was a Clemson Tigers T-shirt.
Yeah. Yes.
$6 plus shipping.
I sold like a Clarion faceplate that I got for free from a buddy. It sold for $15. I think I ended up with $8 payout on it.
Yeah,
I sold
not pitiful, but not awesome.
I sold a video game for $6.74. Xbox.
I sold a T-shirt, BiscuittButt bent bar. Yeah, whiskey bent. The whiskey bent
and
bar.
Hellbound
sold for $5. The saloon. Yeah, on Broadway.
And I sold an infamous laser disc for $2.79.
Another one? You still have those?
Dude, you've been selling them laser discs forever.
Well, which one?
I don't. I think it was. I think it was an officer and a gentleman. I think that's the one it was.
Archie's sitting on 2,000 laser discs that he's been selling off for 2.5 years. I have maybe 12 left now.
Did
you get rid of those dice finally? Those dice you've been selling?
Yeah, the dice sold quick. But those. Oh, good.
No, you still have the laser disc, but imagine if you would have bought that jazz collection.
Oh my! What do you mean? There was no buying about it.
And jazz.
It was free.
Dude, after all this time, Archie, you're never going to win that argument with me. I'm glad you didn't get all that crap.
No. Everybody tells me I should have. The thing is, I guarantee you. But here's the problem: the guy had already promised it to me, and he just ghosted me the next day. I guarantee you, somebody messaged him and said, "Hey, I'll give you $100."
Yeah.
I mean, at least tell me that, because I would have said 200.
Right? Yeah. Give me the option
because I wanted
to freaking come back.
Dude, that brought back memories. That whole story.
But
I remember that story.
Even though I'm selling those laser discs for a little over $2, don't sleep on them still though, because there are some laser discs that are just worth a ton of money.
I've got a sealed Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I argued with you for days on the phone about that purchase, dude. I remember that well. I'm like, dude, come on.
Well,
classical.
Sounds like 8 months later, you're still arguing with me about it.
Yeah. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Mr. Jones.
What is it worth, Chris? Is that worth something?
What? I think I listed it. I think I just listed it for $49.99. There's no real comp. Couldn't really find comps on it, but it is a legit sealed copy.
Alex, I saw you sold that 1982 World's Fair disc that you weren't going to get, and I told you had better get it, and you sold it for how much?
$50, I think.
And what'd you pay for it?
$5.
Nice.
And you were going to leave that, dude.
That was awesome.
Should offer them $2.
Yeah.
I think I got it. Yeah,
you're spoiled with that buy cost of the biz, dude. it's fucking clouding your decision making. No,
I've always been like
just
that.
kidding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
All right, I want to get all the formal stuff out of the way, guys, so we can relax. But Shane, you look up a comment while we thank our paid memberships. We want to thank sincerely, though, ladies and gentlemen, our MVP members, Mike Camparelli, the Godfather, and ambassador to the locker room here. Keith from Vintage Sports Flips. This cat's got an excellent channel. If you're into vintage sports memorabilia, check him out on YouTube. Support him. Rick in Maryland's also a fantastic MVP supporter. We appreciate Rick. He always leaves interesting comments after every show. So, Rick, you're the man, brother. We thank you for that. And then we want to go on to our Skybox members. We want to thank Chad Wolfman Goodies on YouTube, Trash to Cash Podcast. Love you, boys. Come and get you some. And then we like to thank Flipping for Laughs, Mary McQueen, Good Water Pickers, also on YouTube, and the Captain Morgan Riverboat Adventures.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a party on a boat, isn't it, Archie? Captain Morgan Riverboat.
Sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a good time. But we want to thank all of our paid subscribers. Chris, you want to tell them what our membership levels are if you'd like to contribute more to this channel so we can do more on this channel? Chris, how can they do that?
All right, so we have 3 levels. You can go to our YouTube channel, and there's a become member or join button, something like that. Anyway, there's 3 levels. The first level is just a tip. It's $1.99. The second level is MVP. That's $4.99, I think.
Yes.
And then you got Skybox, $9.99.
Yes.
With MVP and Skybox, you get different levels of either videos that are not public or backstage videos. So you get a little treat there. And then you get early views on all of our videos also. So.
Yep. And if you're a Skybox, you can come with us right here onto the show. We'd love to have you. If you're a Skybox member, if we've not gotten to you yet, give us a shout out. Let us know. We'll get you in the schedule to get you on. Thank you, Chris.
Right.
All right,
Alex,
Shano.
Alex, weren't you the one that coined the just the tip?
Yeah.
Yes.
We coined some new names.
Yeah.
That was so genius.
That's perfect.
What was those other names, Alex, that we were thinking about changing them to?
Below the sack. I mean, that's under just a tip. I think Shane came up with something else there. It was low, a little bit lower.
I don't remember what they were.
Under the sack, Archie.
Under the sack.
Yeah.
From under the sack.
For only
Members of the
25 cents.
taint level.
Yeah. There
Taint, that's right. It was taint. Yeah.
Wait, so do we not have a guess my fart segment?
No, man, I'm telling you, I'm thinking
We all
bring
exited
back.
that segment.
all
Archie.
you
You guys might have to do your own private segment on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut that out, dude.
You ignite that one?
These guys,
Yeah.
Chris, one night, I swear it was like behind the scenes or something. They just thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, why are you doing a podcast with toddlers? Like, what is going on here? Guess my fart.
Dude, I was crying.
Oh,
It was so good, dude. You gotta pay for that
There
content.
There was
now.
a night at the meetup, the after part, one of the after parties where you could have played Guess Your Fart with Ben all night.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
that was
Terrible.
awesome. It was awesome. I had a great time, man.
Terrible.
Memories
We did.
forever. Memories forever,
It was
dude.
terrible and
Seriously.
awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
And then you got Mary going, guess my fart. Sorry, Mary. Mary, I'm sorry. I wish I met you. So sorry.
Yeah. And it went like this.
You'll meet her, I'm sure.
Mary's went like this.
Oh my god,
It goes,
I'm out of here.
You gotta have
Mary.
some girth.
Yeah.
You gotta have girth to the blast. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. All right, Shane,
might-
get to the comment of the week, bro.
All right.
Mary's so blushing right now.
There's actually
She-
2 comments. Go ahead, Chris.
I said Mary is so blushing right now.
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
I know.
she might actually surprise us. She might be like one of those tubas, like,
Big things come in small packages, my friend.
all right. Sorry, Shane. Sorry, Shane.
My gosh. I'm calling Jake after this and see if he needs somebody on his podcast from here on.
My
There might
My
be an
cheeks are
opener
hurting.
there.
oh my god, I'm hurting. My cheeks.
All right, I got 2 comments. One is a little more comical than the other. So I'll read our buddy T-Bone's Flipping for Laughs. He says, "What a great episode."
Can you read it in the
Archie?
Herbert?
She's escaping.
Can you read it in the Herbert?
Guys,
voice,
these
please?
dudes have not stopped playing. That's why I have to keep putting the mic on mute. Like they won't stop. I've never seen it. But anyway, sorry, go.
That's all good. I'll start over. T-Bone says, what a great episode. Mike is definitely an inspiration to me in many ways. Customer service is key, and Mike hits it out of the park. Great hang, dudes. I hope to see Chris back soon. So, yeah, for those of you who haven't watched the last week episodes, and I'll give this to Trash to Cash, man. They really talked about how good an episode it was. Of course, they said it was all Mike. But,
Of course.
Yeah.
But they love the episode. But then our good friend Corey Grams and Pops Vintage says, so Chris is gone and you decided to tell his whole life story and you bring Mike on and barely let him talk. This podcast is crap. I'm out. Until next week.
It's the
Yep.
number
That's killer.
one comment for sure.
That's it. Yeah.
Well,
guys, as we get down towards the end of the year, and Archie, you might remember this. I think it was the first of the year we selected a comment and we featured that as the comment of the year. So if you've not left us any comments, get your comments down in there in the comments section, because at the end, when we do an annual year in review, we're going to select one comment that would be the best one of the entire year. So you want to get involved with that right there for sure.
Yep.
And no, we don't give you nothing. We just read your comment and give you credit for saying it.
That's
Or
I don't know if you guys,
or we give you shit for saying it.
Or we give you shit for saying it. Yeah, Shane, that's right.
We could have worst comment of the year too.
I
Yeah,
already know who won.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Do one, the best and the worst.
Yes, that's a good idea.
that is a good idea.
All right,
All right.
let's see. Have I covered everything, fellas, where we can relax now, or at least I can not forget anything?
I think you're good.
We did everything.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Mike Camparelli, he's actually coming down here in 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Chris, you're
Yeah.
He wants
going,
me
right?
for
Yeah,
For 2
yeah, I'm gonna be there. Archie, you gonna give me a place to sleep, brother?
hell
I
yeah.
already might have
You
an
wanna-
extra room.
You can either be the big spoon to me or the little spoon to Mike, so you choose.
I'll
Or
look for
Gee,
Airbnb
love
as
those
these guys.
choices.
Well, I can tell you right now, Chris ate about being it was Ben that don't want to be no spoon.
Yeah, kicked him out of the
Dude.
bed.
I tried to sleep in Ben's bed. He's like, get the fuck out.
Okay,
Oh,
to be fair,
I
that
don't
was
play
the
like
first
that.
day that I ever met the dude. Now, I'm not doing no one-night spooning. You know what I'm saying? But Chris, since we've hung out, you
that
can
was the
share a
last-
bed with me.
That,
I was
dude,
like,
that
I'll
was-
sleep on top of the on top of the comforter.
You
sleep
dang right.
underneath.
Chris,
You
Chris,
get I'm kicking your butt out of the bed, bro. I don't wake up to no
I
morning
wouldn't
wood.
expect
None
any
of that.
less.
2025 Highway 127 Diddy party. I see it now.
Which, by the way, for those of you that watched all the 127 footage that all these guys have put forth on the channel and on their respective channels, you don't want to miss next year, because we're going to do it again, and hopefully we get the same house, and we're going to pack that thing out. So make plans to join us that weekend of the Highway 127. Yeah, we're going to step it up
It
next year.
will be memorable.
we need a bigger
Yes.
house. We need a bigger house.
And we're going to have karaoke, and we're going to add some different things that I've got in the works. And because in my head, I'm already planning
Oh.
stuff.
We're doing bowling again.
Yes, bowling was a hit.
Second annual.
And we
So
know
you're
we
gonna
get
keep it?
criticized. We get criticized, Archie, that we've drug this 127 way. We've drug it out way too long. That we're
Who
still talking
criticized?
about it.
Who
You know,
criticized?
Who do you think?
Yeah, they're just jealous because they didn't show up, man.
That's
They weren't even that far away.
You're right. Losers.
now, are you guys going to do it? Are you going to do it in Crossville again?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to keep it there. Cool.
and you got to be there. There's no.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah,
100.
it's down. Yeah, for sure, man.
We're doing it.
You definitely need a bigger
Now,
house.
I have my own little mini meetup happening here, and Alex is coming to stay the weekend with me, and Jason Luck is also
That's
driving
awesome.
up and staying with us. And I'm going to take these boys to my local Goodwill and thrift stores, and they're coming with me to the Moose to do some karaoke.
I was
Then we're
about
gonna
to
hit-
ask if you were taking them to the moose.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
Then
no
we're going.
injuries
Then
this
we're
time,
gonna get
man.
up at. We're gonna get up at Butt Crack 30 on Saturday morning. Head over
I'm
the.
taking them to the bins.
Yes, going to the bins in Asheville, North Carolina. I've never been there. Alex hadn't either.
Sweet.
Jason hasn't. So we're gonna go check the bins out. We'll get footage of that, and then we're gonna come back and party on my back porch because UT kicks off, and that kick is 7 or 7:30 Saturday night. We're gonna be playing Arkansas.
And
Alex.
you're gonna make us hot pockets, right, or something?
Hot pockets and frozen pizzas. You know I don't cook.
How about mini corn dogs? We got mini corn dogs.
Mini corn dogs? Yeah, we're gonna have a spread. All that processed food's gonna be out there.
Alex, while you guys are at the moose, teach this man how to properly do a power slide so he don't blow his knee out again.
And that's sad too, Shane, because I used to break dance a lot back in the 80s, bro. And for me to get hurt doing what I did is ridiculous.
We need receipts. Receipts. And guys, if you become a member, you will see Ben breakdancing in his 20s.
I'm gonna have to bring my camera.
But you have to get a membership.
Yep, camera in a cardboard box.
That's right.
Are we gonna hit? Are we gonna do the flea market Sunday
We can,
on the way
Yeah.
back, or at least
which is 20 minutes that way. We can do that.
back towards Nashville, though, right?
No, it's the other direction, but it's 20 minutes less than that.
How far is Asheville?
45-minute
you?
drive,
Oh, wow. You're right there.
just over the
When
mountain. Yeah.
when are y'all doing this? Because Asheville's a 2.5 hour drive for me. It's not terrible.
Saturday, October 6th, I think.
Oh,
Right,
that's my
Alex?
daughter's. That's
Nope.
my daughter's birthday. I can't make that.
I'll be there the 4th, right?
Whatever day. Let me look.
The
I don't
4th.
miss
I'm
my
coming the
kids'
4th.
birthdays for anything.
Saturday,
Sorry, fellas.
the 5th. Shane, we'd be there the 5th on Saturday.
It's the 5th. Saturday, October 5th, we'll be in Asheville
Oh,
at the
shoot.
bins. Yeah. So if any of y'all watching that's in the North Carolina area, how about Mr. Rogers? Hey, Mr. Rogers, we're going to be in Asheville if you want to join us October 5th at the bins.
How far is he? He's in Dobson. How far is
Dobson would be about. It used to take me from Charlotte. I think it took about 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get to Asheville. Maybe not quite that far, that long. So I'd say at least 3 hours. I'd
Can
say
you
3
make it,
hours.
Shane?
Probably too long.
Maybe I'll have to see. I will try.
Let us know, dude. We'll
Even
meet
if
up
it's
over
just
there.
for the. Even if I just come up for the day.
Yeah, because we're just going for the bins and we got to head back for the football game. So,
Yeah, I'll see
Yeah.
what I can do.
because the Vols, baby, 4-0.
Yeah,
4-0.
Ben ain't missing no Vols game.
That's right.
Eric and I will take off now so that we can be there by the 5th.
Yes. That's right.
That'd be
All right.
a heck of a road trip cross country.
You gotta fly, dude. That's too many miles.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I got a
I
question
think I flew like 1,800 miles.
for Archie. What the hell happened to Desiree?
I don't know, man.
Oh, my.
Well, I'm
She's
just
just-
asking because I used to see her on
Well-
Whatnot all the time on Instagram.
You know
all
what,
this- I
I'm-
don't see her anymore.
I'm not going to.
I don't want to know like personal details, but like she's
No.
she's all right.
She's doing fine. She actually started another channel, and it's just not my place to say what that is because she doesn't really want it to cross over
Gotcha.
with the reselling. But dude, this other channel, man, she's got like 100K followers, and she's doing really well.
Why
with
wouldn't
it.
you want it to?
Are you kidding me? 100,000?
Yeah,
Chris.
she grew quick.
She's easy on the eyes, but I want to see
it's
this, you know?
Oh, my ears just said low battery, but yeah, no, but she's doing awesome. I mean, we're still making plans to probably go on. She's probably going to go out with us and go garage selling when
Nice.
when Mike's in town.
Cool. I'd love to meet her, man. She's such a sweet lady.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, we just don't see her much anymore in anybody's lives.
Yeah, and I was only asking because I know you're friends with her like personally on a personal level, where most of us have never met the lady in our lives. So I knew you would know if she was doing okay.
All right. Archie, give us some final pearls of wisdom, my friend.
All right, if you guys start a podcast with a group of just hillbillies, stick with it. I mean, they got an incredible guy that took my place. But you know what? If I was still doing this, we would have just brought him on. But if you have a chance, stick with it, because trust me, you're going to miss it. And I do. I miss these guys.
Oh,
we miss you too, buddy.
But
too, bro.
More than these guys, I miss you all out there in YouTube land. I miss the camaraderie we had, answering comments and things like that. So thank you guys for bringing me on, though.
It was awesome to have you back, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, man.
I can't believe it's been a year, though. Crazy.
Golly, man. Yeah, it's gone.
Time
quick.
flies. I think I speak for all the fellas, Archie, that you're welcome back anytime, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
You don't need a special
every week,
invitation.
dude.
You guys do. You guys do good without me. So.
Well, you don't need a special invite, bro. Trust me. So, what an honor it is just for me to start this project a year ago, and with these two on the bottom. And man, it's special. The friendship is special to me, regardless of what happens, what has happened, what isn't happening, doesn't matter. The friendships are key to me. And to Shane and to Chris, I love you both. This show wouldn't be what it is without the two of you. And I mean that sincerely. And I don't want to get all weepy because I'm too hyped up.
That's all right. I love
So
all you
anyway,
guys.
hey, we love all our viewers. We thank you so much for joining us on this anniversary show. And we cannot wait to see you right back here in the locker room. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.